Throughout history, humankind has discovered traces of civilizations whose knowledge defied everything we thought we knew about the past. From impossible stonework to lost mechanisms that predicted the heavens, some technologies from thousands of years ago remain beyond the grasp of even our most advanced modern science. Were these people guided by something greater? Or have we simply underestimated the brilliance of our ancestors? Tonight, we'll explore the 5 most extraordinary ancient technologies that modern science still cannot fully explain or recreate. At the heart of Egypt stands a mystery that has endured for over 4,000 years, the Great Pyramid of Giza. Its base is aligned to true north with a precision of less than 1/15th of a degree. Modern laser-guided instruments can barely replicate such accuracy. Each limestone block, weighing up to 80 tons, was placed with joints so tight that not even a sheet of paper can fit between them. Some researchers suggest that even with today's cranes, reproducing this feat at scale would be nearly impossible. Yet the question remains, how? No blueprints, no records, no definitive method. Egyptologists explain this with years of trial and labor, but others believe it hints at a lost science of geometry and vibration, one that may have harnessed natural energy fields of the Earth, a principle we are only beginning to rediscover. In 1901, divers off the coast of a small Greek island stumbled upon a shipwreck filled with bronze statues and treasures. Among them was a corroded lump of metal that would later change history: the Antikythera mechanism. After decades of study, scientists discovered it was a 2,000-year-old analog computer capable of predicting solar eclipses, planetary positions, and even Olympic events. The gears were so intricately designed that some have compared it to a 19th-century Swiss watch, yet it predates all known precision machinery by more than a millennium. Even with modern tools, creating gears with such microscopic accuracy would be a challenge. So how did the Greeks craft this mechanical wonder using bronze and hand tools? The Antikythera mechanism proves that the ancients didn't just study the stars, they built machines that understood them. Deep in the Bolivian Andes lies Pumapunku, a megalithic complex that, honestly, challenges the limits of ancient craftsmanship. The stones here are made of diorite, which, by the way, is one of the hardest materials on Earth, yet they're carved with laser-like precision, featuring perfect right angles and interlocking designs that fit together like puzzle pieces. Some of these blocks weigh well over 100 tons and are shaped with complex geometries that, frankly, suggest machine-like cutting tools. But according to mainstream archaeology, the builders of Pumapunku had only stone hammers and copper chisels. Modern engineers who have examined the site admit the precision is far beyond what simple hand tools could achieve. So, could these structures have been made using a lost technology? Perhaps one involving sound, light, or vibration. If that's true, it would mean the people of Pumapunku possessed knowledge equal to or greater than ours, and then somehow it vanished. During the Middle Ages, warriors of the East wielded blades of legend, swords so strong and sharp they could slice through other metals. This wasn't myth, it was Damascus steel. Forged from a unique blend of Wootz steel and secret techniques lost to time, Damascus blades exhibited patterns that resembled flowing water, and an atomic structure that, honestly, scientists today can barely replicate. Modern metallurgists have tried for decades to reproduce the original process. Some have come close, but none have matched the molecular carbon nanotubes found in authentic Damascus artifacts. How did medieval smiths, without microscopes or chemistry, engineer a material whose structure would later inspire nanotechnology research? The answer, it seems, has been swallowed by the fires of history. Beneath the waters off India's western coast lies Dwarka, an ancient city described in Sanskrit texts as home to the god Krishna. In the 1980s, divers found the ruins of massive stone walls and geometric streets, some carbon-dated to over 9,000 years old. If true, that would make Dwarka older than Mesopotamia and Egypt. What's even more astounding is the apparent underwater architecture, stones precisely placed in patterns suggesting advanced planning and construction. To this day, no one can fully explain how such a city could have existed, or sunk, during an era when most of humanity was thought to be, well, pretty primitive. Was it the cradle of a forgotten civilization, or is it evidence that our timeline of human progress is far from complete? What connects these mysteries is not just brilliance, but silence. For every lost forge, shattered temple, and buried city, a piece of humanity's knowledge disappears. Yet the echoes remain, carved in stone, cast in bronze, encoded in myth. Perhaps these weren't miracles or alien gifts, but the natural evolution of a species that has forgotten how capable it truly is. Maybe the real mystery is how much we've lost. If this journey through forgotten science made you question how much we truly know about our past, take a moment to leave your thoughts in the comments. Which ancient technology do you think was the most advanced? Don't forget to like this video if it fascinated you, and subscribe to the channel for more deep explorations into lost knowledge, space mysteries, and the unseen corners of history. Let's keep uncovering the truths hidden in plain sight. Throughout history, certain ancient technologies stand out as marvels that defy explanation. These artifacts and structures hint at knowledge and skill far beyond what we expect from their time. Today, I'm Burner 4, and we'll journey across continents to uncover these enduring mysteries. From Egypt's deserts to India's submerged ruins, we'll seek the secrets behind these impossible feats. Let's begin our quest to understand the extraordinary ingenuity of our ancestors. Across the world, ancient monuments like the temples of Malta and the pyramids of Mesoamerica rise in silent testimony to lost genius. No blueprints remain, no diagrams, no written instructions, nothing to reveal how these wonders were built. How did they move the stones of Stonehenge or design the labyrinth at Knossos without records? Some say plans were made on perishable materials, now lost to time. The scale of these projects, like the Great Pyramid, makes this hard to imagine. Or maybe the blueprints were destroyed, hidden, or never needed at all. These monuments challenge our assumptions about progress and the fragility of knowledge. We are left to wander these ancient sites, forever searching for the genius that shaped them. The Great Pyramid of Giza stands as the ultimate enigma of ancient engineering. Its placement at the near center of Earth's landmass and its near-perfect alignment with the cardinal directions are feats that boggle the mind. Achieving such accuracy, with only primitive tools, required astronomical mastery and relentless precision. The pyramid's construction involved over 2 million massive stone blocks, some weighing up to 80 tons. These were quarried, transported, and set with a precision measured in millimeters. The mortar binding them is of unknown origin, and the fit is so tight a blade can't slip between the stones. Modern experiments have struggled to replicate these feats, even with advanced technology. Theories abound: celestial observation, ingenious ramps, and lost tools, but none fully explain the logistics. The internal passages are perfectly straight over long distances, a challenge even for today's machines. The so-called air shafts align with specific stars, suggesting a purpose beyond ventilation. Officially, copper tools were used, but copper is too soft for such hard stone. Evidence hints at advanced sawing and drilling techniques, the details of which remain elusive. The pyramid is more than a tomb. It's a testament to knowledge we can't fully reclaim. Its precision and scale force us to question what the ancients truly knew. How did they achieve this? What tools and methods have we lost? The Great Pyramid remains a silent challenge to our understanding of history. It whispers across time, daring us to solve its mysteries. For now, it stands as proof that some ancient achievements remain beyond our grasp. The question lingers: how did they do it? On Bolivia's high plateau, the ruins of Pumapunku reveal stonework that defies explanation. Massive blocks of red sandstone and diorite, rocks nearly as hard as diamond, are cut and shaped with astonishing precision. The pre-Incan builders had only bronze and copper tools, yet the stones are machined with straight edges, flat surfaces, and complex interlocking shapes. The famous H-blocks, uniform yet slightly varied, look like mass-produced components. Some cuts are so fine they resemble work done by power tools. Engineers studying the site have found evidence of advanced drilling and sawing, techniques far beyond what Bronze Age tools could achieve. The stones were transported from quarries miles away, across harsh terrain and at high altitude, without the use of wheels or trees for rollers. Small, regularly spaced holes and metal clamp grooves suggest sophisticated construction methods, including molten metal poured to lock stones together. The site appears to be a collection of prefabricated parts, as if built from a detailed plan. This level of standardization is more akin to modern manufacturing than ancient temple building. Pumapunku's stones challenge our timeline of technological development. Did these builders possess a lost science or a radically different approach to engineering? The ruins offer no easy answers, only silent, broken witnesses to a forgotten mastery. The logistics, precision, and scale remain unexplained. What if our understanding of ancient technology is incomplete? Pumapunku forces us to reconsider what was possible in the distant past. The stones themselves are the only testimony, and they defy simple explanation. Here, the line between history and mystery blurs. Pumapunku stands as a technological enigma in plain sight. Damascus steel, legendary for its strength and beauty, was once the pinnacle of metallurgy. Blades made from it could slice through rifle barrels and silk alike, coveted for their sharpness and resilience. The secret lay in its microstructure, carbon nanotubes and cementite nanowires formed through a precise forging process. This was ancient nanotechnology, achieved centuries before modern science understood it. The raw material, wood steel from India, contained unique impurities essential to the process. Master smiths used secret techniques, judging temperature by color and passing knowledge through generations. The iconic swirling pattern was a visible sign of the blade's quality and structure. By the 18th century, the knowledge vanished. Raw materials depleted, trade routes lost, and oral traditions broken. Modern attempts to recreate true Damascus steel have failed to match its original properties. The exact recipe and process remain elusive, a lost art locked within the metal itself. Damascus steel's story is a reminder that technology can be fragile, dependent on resources and tradition. When a link breaks, even the greatest achievements can disappear. Our ancestors were not just builders, but material scientists of the highest order. The lost art of Damascus steel is a testament to forgotten genius. Its secrets remain hidden, challenging us to rediscover what was once known. Off India's coast, beneath the Gulf of Cambay, lies the submerged city of Dwarka. once thought to be only myth. Sonar imaging revealed a vast, geometrically planned city with buildings, streets, and a seaport, all underwater. Artifacts dredged from the site suggest a civilization far older than any previously known in the region. Carbon dating points to an age of over 9,500 years, challenging our understanding of early urban development. If accurate, this would rewrite the timeline of civilization, predating Mesopotamia and Egypt. The city's grid layout and seaport indicate advanced urban and marine engineering. Building such a city on a coastal plain required knowledge of tides, drainage, and large-scale planning. The city was eventually submerged by rising sea levels at the end of the last ice age. Exploring the site is difficult. Strong currents, poor visibility, and depth make investigations slow and challenging. Ancient texts describe Dwarka as a city built by divine architects and lost to the sea in a cataclysm. Is this myth a memory of real geological events? Whether Dwarka is the legendary city or another lost civilization, its ruins hint at a forgotten chapter of human achievement. The engineering and scale suggest a society far more advanced than previously believed. The story of Dwarka is a tantalizing glimpse into a world erased by time and tide. It challenges us to imagine what else lies hidden beneath the waves. The submerged city is a profound enigma, waiting for its secrets to be revealed. Dwarka reminds us that history's greatest stories may still be underwater. We've explored the silent evidence of forgotten genius, from the Great Pyramid to Damascus, steel, and Dwarka. These ancient technologies challenge our assumptions and remind us that knowledge is not always linear. They invite us to wonder, to question, and to seek the unwritten chapters of our past. Which of these mysteries astounds you most? Share your thoughts below and join our community of curious minds. Thank you for watching. Let's keep searching for the answers together.